Hello everyone, my name's Ali A. Welcome to a Moab on the brand new multiplayer map for Modern Warfare 3 called OASIS. This is an awesome map. I really enjoy it. There's been loads of pieces of DLC released this week for Modern Warfare 3, 7 pieces to be exact, and you may have missed a few of the videos. If you have done so, there's going to be a link in the description of the video which is going to link to all the Modern Warfare 3 DLC pieces I have covered in videos, and if you scroll down to the bottom of that playlist you can check out all the videos over the past few days. As you can see there, C4s are really useful. I like using them in almost all my classes now, and it's fantastic for getting people around corners if you can't quite shoot them, and they're really useful. So I'm using the ACR here with a silencer kick, my main 3 perks to start off with: Scavenger, Quick Draw and Marksman. Scavenger because otherwise I just run out of ammo way too quickly. I've got some tips and tricks for this map as well, and I'm going to be covering the areas I like to stay in and the areas I like to avoid. So as I've already mentioned, I really enjoy this map. I think it's fantastic. It's been designed really well, but there's some pitfalls you can fall into when it comes to this map, and you may find yourself being a bit frustrated and being killed a lot. So let's jump into the first piece of information. Let's jump into the area that I like to cover when I'm playing this map. Now at the moment I'm sort of running loops around the map simply because of where I've spawned and the position I'm in at the moment, but normally I like to hang around in this area as you can see on screen, and controlling that centre section of the map means you can go up towards the tower, which I'll cover in a second, and once you can cover the tower you can basically cover the left and right sides of the map. So covering this open section then leads into the tower, as I mentioned, and the tower can't actually look directly over the middle section, but it can look to the left and to the right, and you can act as a sort of overwatch. And as you can see here, the tower is really useful. If you're not in the tower, I highly recommend that you're constantly checking the tower for enemies, because if an enemy's in the tower then they're going to be shooting down your team, and you don't want that to be happening. So constantly check this tower. It's a really useful part of the map, and basically you want to be aware of it. So there are 3 other points on this map which are really key. All of them are highlighted on screen here. Jumping into the first one, which is actually the position I've just been shooting at. It's a very good place to get kills from either side. As you can see, both entrances look over a nice part of the map. However, I would not recommend staying in there for very long at all. Perhaps poking in and getting 1 or 2 kills then heading out. Otherwise it's just too much of a high traffic area and you really will leave yourself in a bad situation. So I wouldn't recommend staying there for very long. The other 2 sections I've got highlighted here are really good positions to overlook the map, and they're both on the same side of the map, but if the enemy has C, if you're playing domination, then it's really useful. Before we jump into that, it's just worth noting that if you're getting yourself into a gunfight which you don't think you can win, just run away, let your health regenerate, and as you could hear there was actually somebody taking A, so I basically thought, you know, it's my mission to go and get him, so I ran over there and made sure he was no longer taking A. Now I didn't do too much in terms of flag capping because we were winning most of the game anyway, my teammates were doing a good job of that, and in the end we win by a long amount anyways. We could pick up 3 people here. The ACR is a really awesome gun. So the 2 spots I was mentioning, they're on the same side of the map. Both of them are really good positions to look over at C flag and any other game type you may be playing, and they're really worth noting down, making sure that, again, if you're not in these positions, you're making sure that the enemy isn't in these positions, because they're really high traffic and high killing places, so definitely be aware of them. Now here I'm running low on ACR ammo. That's why I like to have scavenger right at the beginning, and I literally have nothing. Now I'd only just unlocked these Akimbo Scorpions. I'd seen a few other commentators use them. I thought, you know, let's just give them a go. Now, I'm just hoping for someone to come past me because they're not really a long-range weapon. So I start tap firing at this guy, and I'm like, I just need to get out of here. So I leg it. A grenade almost hits me. I turn around and I want to check behind me to see if anyone's following me. And I notice that guy spotted me. And I hear him coming. I can hear him following me. So I get down on my belly, pick him up, and that is the Moab kill. Now here I sort of lost focus for a second because, as you can tell, I go out to get 1 kill and the guy from the tower actually picks me off. But this is all the tips I have for this map, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. The best thing you could do if you've really enjoyed this video is by hitting the like button and favoriting the video. If we could hit 15,000 likes on this video, that would just be mental, and I'd really appreciate it. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you missed any of the downloadable content I covered this week, then definitely check out the DLC playlist in the description description. The final score here is 49 and 9. I get a few more deaths in the end, unfortunately, but that's all because I'm trying to make sure we had all the flags throughout the rest of the game, and we won, which we did by a long way in the end. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed. As I said, hit the like button if you have. I really, really appreciate it. You can check out more videos on screen here. Subscribe if you're new. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next video.